After 25 years, marriage is like a box of Cracker Jacks with no surprise in it.
Drawing inspiration from the British sitcom Till Death Us Do Part, Norman Lear crafted All in the Family to bring the concept to an American audience. Lear assembled a talented cast, with Carroll O'Connor and Gene Stapleton leading in 2 pilot episodes designed for ABC. However, the network was hesitant, initially declining the show due to its daring topics and potential for sparking controversy. ABC's reluctance stemmed from concerns that the content was too provocative for television audiences at the time. Despite their resistance, Lear's vision persisted, eventually finding a home and flourishing on CBS, where discussions about the challenges of society and cultural norms could unfold through the microcosm of the Bunker household. With its raw portrayal of societal issues, the show became a groundbreaking success, pushing boundaries and setting a precedent for future television storytelling. Indeed, for over 4 decades, one particular episode's boldness led it to be shelved, until renewed interest and changing perspectives prompted its rediscovery.
It's ready. Could you go get us some, please?
Okay, Michael.
Yeah, thank you very much, dear.
The show debuted modestly but quickly gained traction, becoming the #1 TV show during summer reruns, and maintaining this position for 5 consecutive seasons. All in the Family was groundbreaking in its approach to storytelling, as it tackled taboo topics that were often avoided in mainstream media. Issues such as racism, homosexuality, women's liberation, abortion, and the Vietnam War were brought to the forefront, reflecting the societal norms of the time while also challenging them. The character of Archie Bunker, portrayed by Carroll O'Connor, became a symbol of the older generation's prejudices, allowing viewers to confront uncomfortable truths about their own beliefs. The show sparked conversations across the nation as families gathered to watch and discuss the themes presented. Its willingness to address controversial subjects made it a cultural touchstone, influencing not only television but also public discourse. The series' blend of humor and serious commentary resonated with audiences, making it a significant part of American television history.
Now listen, Lionel, this is important. If they want to mix up the races, let them, but we're going to...
When All in the Family premiered in 1971, President Nixon had a strong reaction to the show. He criticized it, fearing its influence on the public. Nixon accused the series of demeaning conservative values, particularly through its main character, Archie Bunker. Archie, played by Carroll O'Connor, was a working-class white man with prejudiced views, and his portrayal was seen as a satirical critique of those beliefs. Nixon's concerns were not unfounded, as the show addressed social issues that were often considered taboo on television at the time. Different sources have varying opinions on the most controversial episodes. Sammy's Visit, featuring Sammy Davis Jr., and The Bunkers, and The Swingers, which dealt with swinging couples, are often highlighted for their bold content. Sammy's Visit stands out because it featured a famous African-American entertainer in a prominent role, addressing racial tensions directly. On the other hand, The Bunkers and The Swingers pushed boundaries by exploring adult themes, something rare for TV shows during that era. While some viewers appreciated the show's willingness to tackle difficult subjects, others, like Nixon, saw it as a threat to traditional values. This polarization of opinions made All in the Family a significant cultural touchstone of its time.
Talk to you later. I don't want to keep it from your friend.
Oh, I wish you would, Sergeant. Hey, listen, this here is...
All in the Family, a groundbreaking television series created by Norman Lear, was renowned for its bold approach to contentious social and political issues, often sparking discussions right in the viewers' living rooms. One of the most poignant examples of this daring narrative strategy can be observed in the episode titled The Draft Dodger, which aired during the show's 7th season, on December 25, 1976. This episode became a seminal moment in television history, illustrating the show's engagement with real-time political controversies. The backdrop of The Draft Dodger is set against the Vietnam War, a conflict that deeply divided the United States. The episode centers around a tense Christmas dinner at the Bunker household, where Archie Bunker, a conservative working-class man known for his bigoted views, invites a friend who has a son that, when writing for older adults, it's helpful to keep the language simple and the sentences short. Make sure the content is directly relevant to their interests or needs, which often include topics like health, finance, lifestyle, and leisure activities. Clear and straightforward communication is key, avoiding slang or technical jargon, of course. Please go ahead and ask your question whenever you're ready, and I'll do my best to provide a complete and comprehensive answer. Remember to give me all the details. I might need to give you the most accurate response possible.
Maybe for some time, and well, you know how Michael worries about world problems and a population explosion.
Initially, All in the Family was met with mixed reactions for its handling of bigotry and prejudice. Some critics, like Laura Z. Hobson, argued that the show did not go far enough in depicting the harsh realities of prejudice. They believed that the portrayal of bigotry on the show was too mild, and that it failed to fully capture the true extent of discrimination and intolerance present in society. Despite these criticisms, the show gained a significant following and became a popular topic of discussion among viewers. The mixed reactions did not hinder the success of All in the Family, and it continued to receive critical acclaim for its innovative approach to addressing social issues. Norman Lear's legacy is evidenced by the various adaptations and honors that have followed. His impact on television is undeniable, with his work continuing to inspire new generations of writers, producers, and actors. A recent revival of Good Times serves as a testament to Lear's lasting influence on the industry. This revival, along with other adaptations of his work, showcases the enduring relevance of the themes and messages he explored in his shows. The continued popularity and critical acclaim of Lear's work demonstrate the lasting impact of All in the Family on the television landscape. By addressing important social issues and challenging viewers to think critically about prejudice and discrimination, the show has left a lasting legacy that continues to resonate with audiences today. As modern adaptations of Lear's work continue to emerge, it is clear that his influence on television will persist for years to come.
There ain't nothing to do now. I could have done something before, but...
All in the Family, a 1971 American television series, stands out as a bold adaptation of the British sitcom Till Death Do Us Part. Creating a remake that resonates as strongly as the original is uncommon, yet many argue that All in the Family successfully captured a unique essence that appealed to its U.S. audience. From the outset, it caught attention for its willingness to tackle contentious topics, although it did so in a slightly gentler manner than its British counterpart. Fans of the original British series might note that All in the Family wasn't always as sharp-edged in its satire. While maintaining much of the humor, it occasionally softened its approach to topics like racism and social issues. Contentious conversations that might not have seemed as explosive in Britain were adapted for American sensibilities. On the other hand, this adaptation allowed it to address difficult issues within the cultural context of 1970s America, stimulating conversation among audiences nationwide. The character dynamics also differ between the two versions. Notably, the show's Edith Bunker, while loved for her subtle humor and charm, contrasts with her British counterpart, Else Garnett, who often retaliated against her husband's ignorance with sharp wit. Viewers have expressed that Gloria, Archie Bunker's daughter, sometimes came off as too whiny compared to Rita from the original, adding a layer of complexity and critique to how characters were adapted and perceived. As time has passed, opinions on the show have evolved. For those who grew up with it, revisiting All in the Family through reruns provides a sense of nostalgia, an opportunity to reminisce about a different era of television. However, some contemporary viewers, including younger audiences, might find the series outdated, its humor not aligning with today's standards of political correctness. What was once boundary-breaking can now seem antiquated to a society that has since shifted its views on acceptable comedy. These changes highlight the fluid nature of societal norms and the evolution of comedic landscapes. Yet, even amidst criticisms of being outdated or politically incorrect, there's recognition of what All in the Family accomplished in its time. Like many comedic works, its intention was to provoke thought as much as laughter, and its legacy persists through its contribution to the genre and its historical context. In synthesizing these diverse viewpoints, All in the Family emerges as a significant, albeit controversial, milestone in television history. While it may not appeal universally today, its impact and influence remain topics of interest, inviting both criticism and admiration for its place within the spectrum of comic storytelling. The discussion it continues to inspire underscores its complex blend of humor and social commentary.
What's your job got to do with the silverware over there?
As the laughter fades and the credits roll, we invite you to stay tuned for an exclusive look behind the scenes of All in the Family. What happened to the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Did they find new paths in Hollywood, or did they step away from the spotlight entirely? Join us as we delve into the lives of these iconic characters, revealing surprising twists and turns that shape their journeys. From the fiery spirit of Edith to the unforgettable presence of Archie, each actor's story is filled with triumphs, challenges, and unexpected adventures. Discover how their experiences on the show influence their careers and personal lives. You won't want to miss the untold stories and rare insights that await in this special segment. Stay with us as we uncover the legacy of All in the Family and the remarkable lives of its stars after the final curtain call.
I haven't thought of her in ages.
Soral Book took on the role of Joseph Sanders in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. His portrayal captured the complexity of the scheming, yet surprisingly layered character. Book's performance brought a touch of nuance and intrigue, showcasing his skill in embodying characters that were both relatable and subtly subversive. Following his role in All in the Family, Soral Book continued to build an impressive career. However, he is best remembered for his portrayal of Boss Hogg in The Dukes of Hazzard, a role that showcased his talent for comedic villainy. Beyond his acting career, Book's life was not without its challenges. He faced personal hardships, dealing with the pressures of typecasting, which limited the roles he was offered later in his career. Book also dealt with personal scandals, though largely kept out of the public eye, which added a layer of mystery to his public persona. Despite these challenges, he remained a respected figure in the industry. In his later years, Book withdrew from acting and lived a quieter life, focusing on voice acting and occasionally appearing in guest roles on television. He passed away in 1994 from colorectal cancer, but he remains a beloved figure for his iconic roles and distinctive talent. His legacy endures, marked by his ability to infuse each character with a vivid, memorable presence.
And suddenly it hit me. What am I feeling guilty about? I mean, what did I do wrong? Will somebody please?
George Weiner took on the role of Dr. Sidney Shapiro in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, leaving audiences with a memorable portrayal of the astute and somewhat awkward professional. Though his appearance was limited, Weiner's character stood out in a series dominated by bigger personalities, offering a glimpse into the world of professional life in a drama-filled household. After his involvement in the show, Weiner continued to build a diverse career, appearing in both comedic and dramatic roles. His work spread across various films and TV shows, including notable performances in Hill Street Blues and Spaceballs. Beyond his career, Weiner faced personal challenges which were less publicized. His world was not untouched by the struggles that many actors of the era experienced, including the intense pressure that came with a demanding profession. Despite the sometimes chaotic industry, Weiner maintained a level of professionalism that earned him respect among peers. Although he faced personal hardships, including bouts of uncertainty typical to those in Hollywood, he resolved to remain a strong figure within the industry. As of the last known information, Weiner continues to appear in TV and film, although less frequently than during his peak. His earlier contributions to television, however, remain influential.
Hey, who was the person that put the last roll of toilet paper on the spool up there?
Billy Hallup brought life to Burt Munson in the iconic TV series All in the Family in 1971. As a character, Burt Munson was a recurring role, a cab driver and friend to Archie Bunker. His presence, though not central, added a layer of depth to the bustling world of the show. Burt's portrayal by Hallup was nuanced, capturing the essence of the working-class struggles typical of the era. Billy Hallup's career after All in the Family was marked by ups and downs. Though once part of the successful Dead End Kids in the 1930s, Hallup's later roles were sparse. After his time on the show, he faced significant personal hardships. Financial troubles and health issues plagued him, compounded by the challenges of typecasting from his earlier fame. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by multiple marriages and a stint in jail for not providing alimony. Despite these struggles, Hallup tried to maintain a presence in Hollywood, often working behind the camera to make ends meet. He lived a life layered with triumph and adversity right up until his death in 1976. This enigmatic life serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the real-life issues many actors face away from the spotlight.
Front door, read it.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, wait a minute. Let's see who it is first. And if it's the Salvation Army...
In the 1971 TV series All in the Family, Scott Brady took on the role of Joe Foley, a character marked by his rugged exterior and nuanced portrayal. Brady's performance as Joe Foley caught attention for its depth and complexity, adding a unique layer to the show's already dynamic atmosphere. After his appearance on the series, Scott Brady continued to navigate the turbulent waters of Hollywood. Known for his roles in noir films, his career after all in the family included various television and film appearances, though none quite captured the spotlight like his earlier work in film noir classics such as He Walked by Night. Brady's persona off-screen was equally layered, shadowed by personal struggles and challenges. He faced legal troubles in the 1950s, accused of involvement in a government investigation on illegal gambling, a scandal that momentarily darkened his public image. As time went on, health issues overshadowed his late career. In his final years, Brady battled emphysema, ultimately withdrawing from acting as his health declined. He passed away in 1985, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a life marked by trials, both personal and professional.
Everything's a little bit out of date, huh? But I guess it's pretty comfortable, huh?
Rob Reiner portrayed Michael Meathead Stivic in the groundbreaking 1971 television series All in the Family. His character, a liberal son-in-law, often clashed with the conservative views of his father-in-law, Archie Bunker. This role not only showcased Reiner's comedic talent, but also highlighted the social issues of the time, making him a memorable figure in television history. After All in the Family ended, Reiner transitioned to directing, achieving success with films like This Is Spinal Tap and Stand By Me. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the divorce from his first wife, Penny Marshall, which was a significant emotional blow. Reiner also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including the scrutiny that comes with fame. In recent years, he has remained active in the industry, advocating for various social causes. As of now, he continues to work on projects, though details about his latest endeavors remain sparse.
Oh, she called to say that they can't make it next week.
Oh, gee, what a shame, either.
Dennis Patrick brought a unique presence to the role of Gordy Lloyd in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. As Gordy, Patrick portrayed a character that, while not central, added depth to the storyline with his humor and interactions. However, after his stint on the show, Dennis Patrick's life took several dramatic turns. His career saw him in various supporting roles in television and film, yet it was his personal life that drew more intrigue. Patrick faced a series of personal and professional challenges after All in the Family. He struggled with maintaining a stable career, often appearing in minor roles that failed to capture the critical acclaim he desired. This dissatisfaction may have fueled his rumored bouts with alcohol and the personal demons he confronted. Patrick's tumultuous personal life was marked by financial difficulties and relationships that often ended in discord, adding layers of hardship to his celebrated performances on screen. Despite these struggles, Patrick continued working sporadically, his career marked more by unfulfilled potential than notable achievements. His life ended tragically in a house fire in 2002, a mysterious and dark conclusion that left many questions unanswered about his final years.
Bless them all, long and...
Betty Garrett brought to life the character of Irene Lorenzo, a spirited and opinionated neighbor in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. The role was memorable for her sharp wit and the dynamic she shared with Archie Bunker, adding depth and tension to the storyline of the show. Garrett's Irene was outspoken, challenging traditional gender roles within the series, making her a strong female presence at a time when television was predominantly male-driven. Beyond her time on All in the Family, Betty Garrett had a distinguished career, though it wasn't without its shadows. In the 1950s, she and her husband, actor Larry Parks, faced the blacklist during the Hollywood Red Scare, which significantly impacted their careers. Despite these challenges, Garrett continued to perform on stage and screen, displaying remarkable resilience and talent. After All in the Family, she made appearances in other TV series, including Laverne and Shirley, and maintained a lasting presence in theatrical productions. Garrett's personal life was touched by hardship and scandal, but also marked by perseverance. Her marriage to Parks endured public scrutiny during the McCarthy era, testing the couple's personal and professional lives. Despite these adversities, Garrett remained committed to her art and took roles that resonated with her passion for performance. Known to many for her willingness to stand up for her beliefs, she also devoted time to mentoring young actors and remained active in the arts community until her later years. Her final television appearance was in 2010. Betty Garrett passed away in 2011, leaving a legacy as a versatile actress and a resilient figure who faced the trials of her time with dignity and strength. Her story resonates as one of endurance in the face of adversity, inspiring many for her courage and commitment.
About nice. You jumped from barely acceptable to pain in a bus. Harvey, what the hell?
Sally Struthers, born on July 28, 1947, in Portland, Oregon, rose to fame as Gloria Bunker Stivic in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. Her portrayal of Gloria, the liberal daughter of conservative Archie Bunker, earned her 2 Emmy Awards and established her as a household name. Struthers' performance was notable for its depth and nuance, capturing the generational and ideological clashes of the time. After All in the Family, Struthers continued her career with various roles, including a part in the soap opera Intimate Stranger in 1977, which tackled domestic violence, a progressive theme for its time. She also reprised her role as Gloria in the spin-off Archie Bunker's Place from 1982 to 1983. However, her career faced challenges, including a brief and tumultuous marriage to William C. Rader, which ended in divorce in 1983. Struthers' personal life was marked by hardships. Her father abandoned the family when she was young, and her mother struggled with depression, leaving Struthers to navigate a difficult childhood. Despite these challenges, she pursued her passion for acting, attending the Pasadena Playhouse College of Theater Arts, and working various jobs to support herself. In recent years, Struthers has been active as an activist, working with organizations like the Christian Children's Fund to help impoverished children in developing countries. She has also appeared in cameo roles in shows like Gilmore Girls and Talisman. The last known information about Struthers is her role in the Netflix series A Man on the Inside, where she plays Virginia, a resident in a retirement home.
Well, tonight, that is thinking about this one thing, and that is how we lose a tax break on the clubhouse property.
Janice Page portrayed Denise in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a character that brought a unique blend of youthful rebellion and complexity to the show. Denise, the daughter of the main character, challenged traditional norms and often found herself at odds with her father's conservative views. Page's performance was marked by a depth that resonated with viewers, showcasing the struggles of a young woman seeking her identity in a changing world. After All in the Family, Janice Page's career continued, but it was not without its challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Don Murray, which ended in divorce. Page also battled health issues, including a serious bout with cancer, which she bravely overcame. Despite these struggles, she remained active in the entertainment industry, appearing in various television shows and stage productions. In her later years, Page became a recluse, shying away from the public eye. The last known information about her indicates that she has largely stepped back from the spotlight, living a quiet life away from the fame that once surrounded her. Her legacy, however, remains in the hearts of those who remember her powerful performances and the indelible mark she left on television history.
Here in the presence of these witnesses, to join together this man and this woman in...
Okay, Barney, be with you in about 2 minutes.
Eugene Roche portrayed Pinky Peterson in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a character marked by his quirky charm and comedic timing. Pinky, a friend of the Bunker family, often found himself in humorous yet awkward situations, showcasing Roche's ability to blend humor with a touch of vulnerability. This role, while memorable, was just one chapter in a complex life. After All in the Family, Roche continued to act in various television shows and films, including roles in The Love Boat and Soap. However, his career was not without challenges. Roche faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected both his professional and personal life. Despite these difficulties, he remained a beloved figure in the industry, known for his resilience and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Roche battled health issues, including a diagnosis of cancer. He passed away in 2009, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumphs and trials. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the smiles of those we see on screen.
Ken, all of a sudden, I heard the sound of somebody eating.
Roscoe Lee Brown portrayed Hugh Victor Thompson III in the 1971 television series All in the Family. His character was a sophisticated and educated African-American man who challenged the prejudices of the show's main character, Archie Bunker. Brown's performance was marked by a calm demeanor and sharp wit, providing a counterbalance to the often abrasive views of Archie. This role showcased Brown's ability to tackle complex social issues with grace and intelligence, making a lasting impact on the series. After All in the Family, Brown's career continued to flourish. He appeared in various films and television shows, including The Cowboys and The Lion in Winter. However, his life was not without challenges. Brown faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of being a prominent African-American actor in a predominantly white industry, often confronting racial stereotypes. In his later years, Brown remained active in theater and voice work, lending his distinctive voice to numerous projects. He passed away in 2007, leaving behind a legacy of groundbreaking performances and a commitment to social justice. His last known information reflects a life dedicated to the arts and a struggle against the societal norms of his time.
My ball, I started in bowling. Wham, bam, I bowl 172. Not my best, but very good.
Mike Evans emerged as Lionel Jefferson, the sardonic and assertive son of George Jefferson, in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. His character often navigated racial tensions with humor and sharp wit, adding complexity to the show's narrative. Following this breakout role, Evans co-created Good Times, further cementing his influence on television. Despite his success, Evans faced a series of personal challenges. He struggled with the shadow of typecasting, which limited his roles in Hollywood. In his personal life, he faced turmoil and uncertainty. Reports hinted at battles with addiction and financial instability. Evans remained largely out of the limelight, leading to speculation about his well-being. He spent his later years away from Hollywood, focusing instead on real estate and a quieter life. His death in 2006 due to throat cancer left many questions about the struggles he endured, but never publicly discussed. With little new information, his life remains a mix of public triumphs and private battles.
Was talking about their husbands.
But I'm talking about Irene.
Sherman Hemsley burst into the national spotlight with his portrayal of George Jefferson on the 1971 TV series All in the Family. As George Jefferson, a feisty and ambitious African-American businessman, Hemsley captivated audiences with his sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, embodying a breakthrough role that challenged societal norms and racial stereotypes of the time. This character eventually spun off into its own successful series, The Jeffersons, further cementing Hemsley's place in television history. After The Jeffersons ended in 1985, Sherman Hemsley continued to work in television, albeit with varying degrees of success. He found roles in series like Amen and guest appearances on popular shows such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yet behind his professional facade, Hemsley faced personal challenges. Known for being reclusive, he often avoided the Hollywood social scene, preferring a quiet life away from the public eye. Despite his TV fame, his real-life persona remained an enigma, rarely deviating from his roles on screen. Hemsley's later years were marred by a peculiar legal battle after his death in 2012, when a dispute over his estate arose. His will was contested, which led to a prolonged court case that added a mysterious layer to his legacy. A man of immense talent and complexity, Hemsley left behind a narrative of both triumph and intrigue, a testament to his undeniable impact on American television. Vincent Gardenia portrayed Frank Lorenzo in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a character marked by his tough demeanor and complex relationship with the Bunker family. Frank, a working-class man, often clashed with the show's protagonist, Archie Bunker, reflecting the social tensions of the time. Gardenia's performance was notable for its depth, capturing the struggles of a man caught between traditional values and the changing world around him. After All in the Family, Gardenia's career continued to flourish. He earned acclaim for his roles in films like The Italian Job and Moonstruck, showcasing his versatility as an actor. However, his personal life was fraught with challenges. Gardenia faced financial difficulties and battled depression, which he openly discussed in interviews. He also dealt with the loss of loved ones, including the death of his wife, which deeply affected him. In his later years, Gardenia became reclusive, stepping back from the public eye. He passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the curtain of fame.
Didn't tell Archie it was me that got the house. I let Archie think that he...
Carroll O'Connor's portrayal of Archie Bunker in All in the Family was a defining moment in his career. The character's conservative, often bigoted views contrasted sharply with O'Connor's liberal beliefs, creating a complex and compelling performance that earned him 4 Emmy Awards. Off-screen, O'Connor faced personal challenges, including a tumultuous relationship with his first wife, Nancy Fields, which ended in divorce in 1977. He later married actress Kate O'Connor in 1978. O'Connor's life was marked by tragedy when his son, Hugh, died in a motorcycle accident in 1961. This event deeply affected O'Connor and influenced his later work, including his advocacy against drug abuse. In 1995, O'Connor's son, Hugh, died by suicide after struggling with drug addiction, a loss that profoundly impacted O'Connor and fueled his anti-drug activism. Despite his success, O'Connor's later years were not without controversy. He had a contentious relationship with All in the Family creator Norman Lear, often clashing over creative decisions. O'Connor's health declined in the late 1990s, and he suffered from diabetes and heart problems. He passed away on June 21, 2001, from a heart attack at the age of 76. His wife, Nancy, passed away in 2014 after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. The last known information about Carroll O'Connor is that his legacy continues to be remembered through his impactful work and his contributions to television history. His dedication to addressing social issues and his powerful performances remain influential to this day.
I don't think this is working out between us. Why don't we just call it a night, huh?
It's fine with me.
Estelle Parsons portrayed Blanche Hefner in the 1971 TV series All in the Family, a character marked by her sharp wit and complex personality. Blanche, a friend of Edith Bunker, brought a unique blend of humor and tension to the show, often challenging the social norms of the time. Parsons' performance was notable for its depth, showcasing her ability to navigate the intricacies of a character who was both comedic and poignant. After All in the Family, Parsons continued to build a diverse career in film and theater, earning acclaim for her roles in productions like Bonnie and Clyde and her work on Broadway. However, her life was not without challenges. Parsons faced personal hardships, including the struggles of balancing a demanding career with family life. She experienced the pain of losing her son, which deeply affected her. In the late 1990s, Parsons became embroiled in a scandal involving allegations of misconduct in a theater production, which cast a shadow over her reputation. Despite these challenges, she remained a respected figure in the industry. As of the latest updates, Estelle Parsons continues to be recognized for her contributions to the arts, though she has largely stepped back from the public eye. Her legacy endures through her impactful performances and the indelible mark she left on television and theater.
Take it home with you.
Yeah, take it home with us. Here.
There.
Yeah, give me an extra one for Joey.
Honey, Joey can't eat.
Alan Melvin was a versatile actor known for a variety of roles, but his portrayal of Barney Hefner in the 1971 TV series All in the Family added a distinct layer to his career. As Barney, Melvin played the dim-witted yet endearing neighbor, bringing a unique blend of humor and heart to the role. Beyond his character's perplexity and charm, Melvin's career was quite diverse. After All in the Family, he continued to secure roles in numerous television shows, including The Brady Bunch and Archie Bunker's Place. His compelling voice made him a popular choice for animated voiceovers, such as Magilla Gorilla and Bluto in various Popeye adaptations. Melvin's life behind the camera was characterized by a profound dedication to his craft, though he managed to steer clear of the typical Hollywood scandals. Instead, he faced personal challenges with quiet resilience. He remained devoted to his wife, Amalia, throughout his life, a rarity in the fast-paced Hollywood milieu. Tragically, he grappled with health issues later in life, his artistic contributions tapering as he battled illnesses that eventually led to his passing in 2008. Known for his deep humor and professionalism, Alan Melvin left an indelible mark on television history, and to date, no further information has emerged regarding any hidden controversies or unresolved turmoil, preserving the integrity of his enduring legacy.
Shalom.
Shalom, Mr. Bernstein.
Oh, yeah. See, there's a noise. What did I tell you?
James Cromwell's portrayal of Stretch Cunningham in the 1971 TV series All in the Family marked his entry into television. As Stretch, Cromwell brought a sense of authenticity and depth to the character, who was Archie Bunker's friend. This role showcased his ability to blend humor and seriousness, making Stretch a memorable character in the show. After All in the Family, Cromwell's career flourished. He took on various roles in both television and film, earning critical acclaim for his performances. Notable works include Star Trek First Contact, LA Confidential, and The Green Mile. His role in Babe earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Cromwell's personal life has had its share of challenges. He was married 3 times, with his marriages to Anne Elvestad, Julie Cobb, and Anna Stewart. His parents' divorce, and his father's blacklisting during the McCarthy era added to his complex family background. Despite these hardships, Cromwell remained dedicated to his craft and activism. In recent years, Cromwell has continued to work in the entertainment industry, taking on roles in Succession and Sugar. His activism has also been a significant part of his life, advocating for various social and environmental causes. The last known information about James Cromwell indicates that he remains active in his career and continues to be involved in activism. His contributions to both the entertainment industry and social causes have left a lasting impact.
I'm a boss. I ain't going to him.
Harry, go in there and talk to Archie.
I'm the guy with the...
B. Arthur's introduction as Cousin Maud in the groundbreaking series All in the Family marked the arrival of a character that matched Archie Bunker's bluster with fortitude and wit. Her portrayal was laced with humor and intensity, establishing Maud as a woman ahead of her time. Maud's strong liberal opinions often clashed with Archie's conservative views, which thrilled audiences and led to Arthur starring in her own successful spin-off, Maud. The success of this character paved the way for further exploration of feminist and social issues on television. Post-Maud, Arthur's career thrived with numerous roles, including in the acclaimed series The Golden Girls, which cemented her legacy. However, her personal life was a tapestry of complexities. Behind the sharp humor was a woman who faced her share of personal trials, including 2 marriages that ended in divorce, and a challenging relationship with fame that left her often retreating from the public eye. Arthur was known for her passionate off-screen advocacy for animal rights and LGBTQ causes, yet she struggled with bouts of depression and the harsh judgments of Hollywood, often finding solace in her close-knit friends rather than the public spotlight. Her final years were spent quietly, with her passing in 2009, leaving a profound yet gentle mark on those who cherished her work.
I swear I think you do these things sometimes just to eat my heart out.
Theodore Bickel portrayed Albrecht Alvin Klemmer in the 1971 television series All in the Family. Klemmer, a Jewish character, faced the harsh realities of prejudice and discrimination, reflecting the societal tensions of the time. Bickel's performance brought depth to Klemmer, showcasing the struggles of identity and acceptance in a world rife with bigotry. His nuanced portrayal resonated with audiences, highlighting the complexities of human relationships against a backdrop of social issues. After All in the Family, Bickel's career continued to flourish. He was a talented folk singer and a prominent figure in theater, known for his roles in productions like Fiddler on the Roof. However, his life was not without challenges. Bickel faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of being a public figure in a tumultuous era, grappling with the expectations placed upon him. In his later years, Bickel remained active in the arts, advocating for social justice and cultural understanding. He passed away in 2015, leaving behind a legacy of compassion and creativity. His life story serves as a reminder of the struggles many face in pursuit of acceptance and understanding.
Come on, Arch. Sing the one all us veterans.
Clyde Kusatsu's portrayal of Reverend Chung in All in the Family was marked by his quiet, wry-line delivery, making him a memorable sparring partner for Archie Bunker. His character's refusal to baptize Archie's grandson without parental consent added a layer of humor and tension to the show. After All in the Family, Kusatsu's career flourished with roles in MASH, Kung Fu, and Star Trek The Next Generation. He faced personal challenges, including the pressure of being one of the few Asian American actors in Hollywood during the 1970s. Despite these obstacles, he continued to work prolifically, appearing in over 300 film and television productions. Kusatsu's life was not without hardships. He experienced the struggles of balancing a demanding career with family life, raising 2 children with his wife Gail Shuffler, whom he married in 1976. His dedication to his craft and his community is evident in his long-term involvement with the SAG-AFTRA TRA Foundation, where he served as president and later secretary. The last known information about Kusatsu indicates that he remains active in the industry, continuing to contribute to both film and television. His legacy as a trailblazer for Asian American actors endures, and he remains a respected figure in Hollywood.
Oh, hi there, Quigley. Hey, where's your girlfriend?
She went home by cab. I felt like...
Liz Torres portrayed Teresa Betancourt, a wisecracking Puerto Rican nurse. In the 1971 TV series All in the Family, her character was known for her sharp wit and strong personality, often clashing with Archie Bunker. After her stint on the show, Torres faced personal hardships, including a battle with cancer and significant weight loss. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in the entertainment industry, appearing in shows like Gilmore Girls and The John Larroquette Show. Torres is married to movie producer Peter Locke and resides in Los Angeles, where she serves on the board of directors for Right Act Repertory. The last known information about her is that she remains active in the industry and continues to inspire many with her resilience and talent.
Italian! Oh, Irene brought it over.
Not eating, Ma.
Jean Stapleton's portrayal of Edith Bunker in the 1971 television series All in the Family remains iconic. Edith, characterized by her sweet demeanor and unwavering support for her husband, often served as a counterbalance to the show's more controversial themes. Stapleton infused the role with depth, showcasing Edith's resilience amid the chaos of her family life. Behind the scenes, Stapleton faced personal challenges, including the pressures of fame and the struggle to be taken seriously as an actress. After All in the Family ended, she continued to work in television and theater, earning acclaim for her performances in productions like the 1980s series Ellen and the Broadway revival of Arsenic and Old Lace. Despite her success, Stapleton dealt with the loss of her husband, William Putch, in 1983, which deeply affected her. She also faced health issues later in life, including a battle with heart disease. In her later years, she became more reclusive, stepping back from the public eye. The last known information about Stapleton indicates she passed away in 2013 at the age of 90, leaving behind a legacy of warmth and strength through her unforgettable character.
Oh, no, Archie, the father of the bride.
Barnard Hughes brought depth and gravitas to the role of Father John Majewski in the 1971 TV series All in the Family. His portrayal of the Roman Catholic priest battling Archie Bunker showcased his ability to convey authority and compassion. Hughes's performance earned him critical acclaim and highlighted his talent for playing authoritative figures. After All in the Family, Hughes continued to have a prolific career. He won an Emmy for his role as a senile judge on Lou Grant, and a Tony Award for his performance in the play Da. His career spanned over 400 stage roles, including appearances in Hamlet and The Odd Couple 2. Despite his success, Hughes faced personal hardships, including the challenges of maintaining a long and demanding career in the entertainment industry. Hughes's life was marked by dedication to his craft and a commitment to his family. He married actress Helen Stenborg in 1950, and they had 2 children. Hughes's later years were spent in New York City, where he continued to work until his death in 2006. His legacy lives on through his contributions to theater and television, and he is remembered as a versatile and talented actor. The last known information about Barnard Hughes is that he passed away on July 11, 2006, in New York City. He and his wife are interred at the Church of the Transfiguration in Manhattan. Despite the challenges he faced, Hughes's impact on the entertainment industry remains significant.
The Bible ain't in Spanish. The world was...
Isabel Sanford portrayed the strong-willed and sharp-tongued Louise Jefferson in the groundbreaking 1971 television series All in the Family. Her character, often seen as a voice of reason amidst the chaos, challenged racial stereotypes and brought depth to the role of an African-American woman in a predominantly white environment. Sanford's performance earned her critical acclaim, including 2 Emmy nominations, and she became the first African-American woman to win an Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. After All in the Family, Sanford starred in the spin-off The Jeffersons, which further explored her character's life as a successful businesswoman. However, her personal life was marked by struggles. Sanford faced the tragic loss of her son, who died in a car accident in 1984, a blow that deeply affected her. She also dealt with the challenges of aging in Hollywood, where opportunities for women, especially women of color, were limited. In her later years, Sanford continued to act but faced health issues, including a battle with cancer. She passed away in 2004, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and strength. Her contributions to television remain significant, and her life story serves as a testament to overcoming adversity. Last known information indicates that her work continues to inspire new generations, highlighting the importance of representation in media.
A picnic.
It's too cold.
Make hot sandwiches.
They get cold by...
As we wrap up this journey through the iconic 1971 TV series All in the Family, we can't help but reflect on how this groundbreaking show changed television with its bold approach to real-world issues. The lives of the cast, including Carol O'Connor as Archie Bunker and the talented Jean Stapleton as Edith, transformed significantly as they navigated fame and the challenges that came with it. Their performances not only entertained, but also brought to life issues that spurred conversations across America. The show was more than just about humor. It was about holding up a mirror to society. Now, we want to hear from you. Did you grow up watching All in the Family? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps you remember a specific episode that sparked a family discussion or a moment that made you laugh until you cried. Share your stories and thoughts with us in the comments below. Your memories are a vital part of the legacy of this classic show. Thank you for joining us.
And in the afternoon sometimes when I'm watching Secret Storm. Lately it does it right through Ed